Guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Sips and Stencils. This is where we're going to sip a drink and work with some stencils. Now, full confession time here. I had this glass of wine. This glass, no stem, you know, easy. You're not supposed to, it says I wine because I'm not at Disney. You know, you should be able to handle it and not spill. Well, I literally walked into my scrapbook room, tripped over the air, and spilled my wine. Luckily, it was white wine because I think my husband would have thrown a fit if I spilled red wine over the carpet that he just scrubbed with the carpet scrubber. So anyway, that is how this video is starting. Now, I am using this stencil from Scrapping Reflections. It does have smaller striped hearts on it, but I don't want to use the striped hearts, so I am just going to do it this way. I am scrapbooking a Disney trash can, and I have an idea to use up a bunch of Nouveau and stuff because, as you guys know, I'm trying to get these out of my stash. When I'm gone, making room for new stuff. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, you might be looking at this and going, what in the heck are you doing? So I'm using the large part of the stencil, and I have gone ahead and taped off and covered up the other parts of the stencils. Now I am using my Nouveau drops quite not sparingly, the opposite of sparingly. I am using them quite liberally. So I've picked out a couple of colors that I think will coordinate with my Pizza Planet trash cans. And I was actually kind of sad because I wanted to get an orange in there, and I don't have any more orange. I have used it all. That is not to say I'm going to go out and buy an orange drop. You and I both know that I'm trying to work through all of the Nouveau and also all of the Stickles, and eventually even the liquid pearls, trying to get through those bad boys. Now, I will tell you that after I completed this layout, I turned all of the Nouveau and all of the Stickles upside down in this little case, and they are nicely tucked over in my calyx. So I am just going to keep on squishing and squeezing the Nouveau all over the stencil. And what happens is you get to see everything. It's definitely a heart. You can tell it's a heart. I wanted to make sure that you could definitely see that, so I kept adding in more of the Nouveau drops, and I just made sure that I covered up enough of the edges that the heart shape was going to be prominent. I didn't want you to look at this and be like, what in the world is this? Now, this is something that if you like to hoard your Nouveau and look at them all pretty together in every single color on a shelf, probably not the thing for you, but maybe it is. Now I am also adding this silvery color because the trash can is definitely a silvery trash can. And then I am going to try to decide if I want to add anything else, but I'm going to peel it off, and I am careful to peel it off, and I just decide to whoop it right on off of there. So see, you definitely have the heart shape. So obviously that was set off to the side and left to dry. And I did let this dry overnight. I am back the next day doing this. I really wanted it to just have its good sweet time to dry. I felt like I could have created like a cluster around my photo and just plopped it on top of it, but I really liked the texture that I had going on there with the Nouveau. So in order to keep it, I set it on a shelf and it dried overnight. I am going to pop up my photo with some fun foam. And of course, I'm using that Nouveau Deluxe adhesive to add the glue to the back of the fun foam, because that will really grip where the Nouveau drops are and hold on to it. So I've pulled out a couple of decorations. Now the spaceships I cut out myself. They were on the Scrapping Reflections site for only a hot minute. Sold out pretty quickly on those bad boys. So those are from Scrapping Reflections. The teal hearts also from Scrapping Reflections. Now, I did not have a letter A, so I took the D and cut off the ascender on it, and now I have an A, and it says pizza. So I grab some black foam letter stickers, and my title is going to be Pizza Planet, and I'm totally embracing the fact that this heart has these diagonal lines, and I am going to place my letters diagonally as well. Now the foam stickers, I just went ahead and pressed down, but these chipboard teal stickers that I spelled out the word pizza, I am definitely going to use the Nuvo Deluxe adhesive to get those to stick down as well. I'm not sure if I do that on camera or not, I don't remember. So that is a thing. So now I'm just trying to figure out where I want to place my embellishments. I do have this Disney-esque flare that came from Dottie About Flair, and I'm trying to figure out, you know, where I want it to go, where I want the embellishments, how far in the heart I want to move on. You know, it's just a matter of figuring those kind of things out. Now, these stars also came from my shop, Scrapping Reflections. So I figure out where they need to go, and then I'm going to get that Nuvo down on the page and get these bad boys stuck down. Now, the good thing about a Nuvo Deluxe adhesive is that it does dry clear, and it also dries matte, so you're not going to get that shiny glue residue if you kind of, you know, make your glue go all over the place. So if you're a slob with the glue, you don't have to worry too much about it because, like I said, it will dry matte, which is good, as opposed to shiny. Like there, I dropped my UFO down, and I wasn't too concerned about it because I know that that glue is going to dry matte. So this little flare badge needs to be added onto the page as well. And the foam, the fun foam is like the perfect thickness to place on the inside of the flare badge. So I put a piece of fun foam on the inside of the flare badge, and then I go ahead and add some of my liquid glue, and I go ahead and get it adhered down there. Now I am thinking that this layout needs something, so what I am going to do is go ahead and do a sketchy border around the outside of it, and then I'm also adding just three little hand-drawn stars around each corner, or did I do stars or hearts? I think I did stars. 3 little hand-drawn stars around each corner. And that just kind of contains the layout, because since it was a white cardstock layout, it just kind of felt like it was kind of floating off into the ether. So there it is, my Pizza Planet trash can layout. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again real soon for another video.